ito sapagkat siya ang pinakadakilang handog. Salamat, Ama, dahil may puwang sa inyong puso ang mga taong tulad namin. At kami ay binigyan niyo ng pinakadakilang handog. Turuan niyo kami kung ano ang gagawin namin sa handog na ito. Sa ngalan niya ng Panginoong Hesus, ito pong aming dalangin. Amen. Matthew 2:13 to 15. After the wise men had gone, an angel from the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Get up, hurry, and take the child and his mother to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you to return, because Herod is looking for the child and wants to kill him." That night, Joseph got up and took his wife and the child to Egypt, where they stayed until Herod died. So Herod wanted to kill the newborn child Jesus. Faith in Jesus is also like a newborn child, like a newly planted seed. Someone does not want the child to grow up. There is a Herod who does not want the seed to grow. So kung tutusin po natin, ang Panginoong Jesus was literally born. Tunay na ipinanganak bilang isang taong ipinanganak. Subalit mayroong pang malalim na kahulugan yun. Kasabay ng pagsilang ng katawan ni Jesus, isinilang din ang isang diwa, isang ideya. At yun ay ang kaligtasan ng tao sa pamamagitan ng pagkilala kay Jesus. At kung gustong patayin ni Herod ang bata, gusto ring patayin ni Satanas yung ideya na mayroong kaligtasan na maaring makamit mula sa batang ito. Matthew 13:3 to 7. No, ang Panginoon ay nagtuturo, then he taught them many things using stories. He said, a farmer went out to scatter seed in a field. While the farmer was scattering the seed, some of it fell along the road and was eaten by birds. So ito yung mga pinag-uusapan nating mga buto. Kung baga si Jesus ay isinilang, katumba sa isang butong, dapat sana ay tumubo at lumaki. Subalit, hindi pa man lang nakatutubo ay dinagit na ng ibon at nawalan na ng pagkakataon. Verse 5. Other seeds fell on thin, rocky ground and quickly started growing because the soil wasn't deep. But when the sun came up, the plants were scorched and dried up because they did not have enough roots. Meron namang nakalaki-laki ng konti, pero dahil hindi malalim ang pinagkataniman, naluoy sa init ng araw. Nabigo pa rin ang misyon ng seed na ito o ng punla. Some other seeds fell where thorn bushes grew up and choked the plants. Meron pa rin na tumubo naman, nakalaki-laki, pero nadaig ng mga katabi nitong mga tinik at dawag. Ito si Jesus. Ito ang idea ng salvation and growth in the Lord. Laging mayroong ayaw na matuloy ito. Tulad ni Herod. Laging may hadlang. The seed, the precious gift, has to be protected. Bear in mind that Satan does not want Jesus or Jesusness to grow in you and in others. Like Herod does not want the child Jesus to grow. You have to protect the child from Herod. You have to protect the seed from the bird, from heat, from bushes that will choke the seed. Matthew 13:18 to 23. Now listen to the meaning of the story about the farmer. Jesus explains. The seeds that fell along the road are the people who hear the message about the kingdom, but don't understand it. Then the evil one comes and snatches the message from their hearts. Parang Pasko. Ang daming nagme-Merry Christmas. Ang daming nakikisali sa bonus, sa 13th month pay, sa exchange gift, sa parties. Pero naiintindihan ba nila ang kahulugan ng Pasko? Naiintindihan ba nila kung ba't isinilang si Jesus? Tumutubo ba sa kanilang espiritu yung ideya na si Jesus ay tagapagligtas? Ito ba ay namumunga ng kagandahang asal, magagandang kalooban at kaligtasan? Dahil kung hindi, tulad din yun nung butong natapon lang. Maraming Merry Christmas ang natatapon lang. Maraming party ang walang katuturan. Maraming regalo ang walang nararating. Dahil hindi naman na ipoprotect yung precious gift. which is not wrapped in a box, but should be contained in our hearts. As much as Joseph protected the child Jesus, we have to protect the idea of Christmas. We have to protect the idea of salvation and the meaning of this season. Although people are debating the details of the date, which is not the point, because the point is the birth of Jesus, which now opens back the way to salvation and to heaven. Pag hindi natin ito ipinaliwanag, pag hindi natin ito naliwanagan, sayang ang Pasko. The seed has to be protected. Ang pinakadakilang handog ay dapat ingatan. Right away. But they don't have deep roots, and they don't last very long. As soon as life gets hard, or the message gets them in trouble, they give up. Isa na namang pagpapaliwanag ng Panginoon. Pero naman, tumatanggap sa mensahe ng Pasko, kakaunawa naman kahit papano, pero hindi pa rin ganun kalalim. Pag dumaan ng mga pagsubok, bumibigay sila. Tumatalikod, nawawala. Sayang din ang Pasko. Kung nakakalabing 5, 30, 40, 50, 70 Pasko na, pero wala pang ugat, wala pang bunga ang Espiritu, sayang ang mga Pasko nagdaan. At hindi lang paghihirap ang pagsubok. Merong mas malaking pagsubok. Ginhawa, tagumpay, kasiyahan. Mas malaking pagsubok yan dahil mas maraming maginhawa, matagumpay at nasisiyahan ang nawawala sa Panginoon kesa sa naghihirap. Minsan nga, nagiging blessing pa yung paghihirap dahil lalong humihigpit ang hawak mo sa Diyos. Malaking pagsubok na maging matagumpay, na maging masagana, kasi doon mas madaling malimutan yung pinakadakilang handog. Verse 22 and so on, the seeds that fell among the thorn bushes are also people who hear the message, but they start worrying about the needs of this life and are fooled by the desire to be rich. So the message gets choked out and they never produce anything. The seeds that fell on good ground are the poor, are the people who hear and understand the message. They produce as much as 100 or 60 or 30 times what was planted. Ito ang ayaw maganap ni Herod, kaya gusto niyang patayin ang bata. Ayaw niyang dumami ang mga Jesus. Para rin yung ibon, yung tinik, yung mga alalahanin sa buhay, ayaw niyang dumami ang bunga ng punla ng butong ito, kaya pinapatay. Yan din ang ayaw na mangyari ni Satanas. Dumami ang Kristiyano. Dumami ang kamukha ni Kristo. Kaya inaaliw, nililibang, binabangag, nilalasing niya ang mundo sa walang katuturan na observance ng Pasko. Na pag nag-observe sila nito, akala nila nagawa na nila yung kanilang Christian duties. Pero kung hindi malalim ang pagkaunawa, pag hindi napahalagahan yung handog, wala namang nangyayari talaga. Kaya ito ang ating tungkulin, mga kapatid. Kung mahalaga talaga yung handog, pinakahalagahan, let's turn every event to talk about the precious gift of Christmas, which is forgiveness of sins. Walang patakarang pagtanggap ng Diyos sa mga nagsisisi at nagbabalik loob sa Kanya. Tapos dagdagan natin ng mga saya, ng mga regalo, ng mga party. Pero dapat dagdag lang yun. Dahil kung wala yung pinakadakilang handog, baliwala yung mga handog-handugan lamang. The infant Jesus, the seed, the message of Christmas are all the same. They must be protected so they could grow and bear fruits. Protected from folly, protected from too much stress that you forget to be peaceful and prayerful. James 1:22, obey God's message. Don't fool yourselves by just listening to it. So don't stop at hearing the message. Prevent it from getting forgotten and ignored. Repeat, memorize, practice, share the essence of the birth of Jesus. Turn it into an act, not just a greeting. Turn it into a habit. Turn Christmas into character. na talagang magbubunga sa atin ng makabutihan, kagandahang loob dahil si Jesus ay nag-ahari sa ating buhay. John 15:8, Jesus says, "My Father is glorified by this, that you bear much fruit and become my disciples." Anong bunga natin? Bungang panloob, kapayapaan, katahimikan, pag-ibig, pananalig, tibay ng loob, pagtitiis. Ano yung bunga natin sa labas? Mga tao na nadadala natin sa Panginoon. Mga magagandang gawa na pinakikinabangan ng kapwa. Luke 6:49, Jesus says, "But anyone who hears what I say and doesn't obey me is like someone whose house wasn't built on solid rock. As soon as the river rushed against that house, it was smashed to pieces." So hindi sapat na makinig. Kailangan sundin ang mensahe. Hindi sapat na magdiwang at magsaya, bagamat maganda yon. Dapat maunawaan na ang ipinagdiriwang ay ang kapatawaran ng kasalanan, ang kaligtasan ng tao mula sa kasalanan, na dapat maipaunawa sa lahat. Na dapat isaloob at isagawa, isakatuparan upang magbunga sa kaluwalhatian ng Diyos. Protect that most precious gift. Protect the seed, the child, the message that you received from the mouth of Jesus. Protect your personal Christmas. What the season means. Let your personal Christmas move on and grow into the teachings and ministry of Jesus. Let it move on and grow into the cross, into Calvary, into the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus, into the great commission of winning souls, into spiritual fruits that remain. Yung Pasko, simula pa lang. Dapat lumago, magbunga, na tayo makakilala sa Panginoon, magdala ng mga kaluluwa sa kanyang paanan, at tayo ay makipasan sa krus ni Jesus. Pasanin ang ating kani-kanya para sa kanya ng mukhaan. The cycle of Christmas must be completed, and it finds its completion in the glorification of Jesus in heaven, which will happen to all other believers when they go through the motions of following Jesus in his path. From Christmas, from Bethlehem, back to Nazareth, to Jerusalem, to Golgotha, to the cross, to the grave, to the resurrection, and to the ascension to heaven. Isang buong movement yan, mga kapatid, hindi pwedeng paghiwa-hiwalayin. Kaya kumpletuhin at unawain, ipagpasalamat sa Diyos. Complete the life cycle of that child. Don't let Herod kill it. Complete your Christmas cycle. Complete your spiritual life cycle. But first, protect that child. Protect that idea of salvation and protect that faith that you have. Be a Joseph. Do a Joseph. Protect the child. And many others may learn about him, learn about Christmas, and complete the cycle. Napakadakilang handog po ang kaligtasan. Yan palang sapat ng ipagbunyi, ipagdiwang, may pera ka man o wala. May matanggap ka mang ibang regalo o wala. Yung regalong libre ng kaligtasan mula sa Panginoon ay ating tanggapin. Palaguin ang ating espiritu. Huwag tayong makontento kung ma-attend lang ng once a week. Kulang. Dapat may mga Bible study, mga prayer fellowships, pakikipag-isa sa mga kapatiran para yung buto, kung ano man ang pangako ng Diyos na magaganap doon, magkaroon ng mga sanga, dahon, bunga, makumpleto. At pag yan natin ginawa, talagang magiging totoo ang maligayang Pasko. Mga kapatid, magpasalamat tayo sa pinakadakilang handog. Pasalamatin natin ang Ama sa Langit na tayo tumanggap at patuloy na pwedeng magpamigay ng kaligtasang walang bayad. Maligayang Pasko po sa inyong lahat.